Welcome to the Just Stand Football Podcast. It's your boy, Matt Lana. We're here to get you ready for the first weekend of the NFL season. We're talking about some Thursday night football we had the other night, as well as some big names getting paid. Stay tuned. Welcome back into the Just Stand Football Podcast. I'm here with my boys Jason and Chris. You already know me, Matt Lana. What do you think about the Thursday night game the other night? We had the Detroit Lions upsetting the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs 21-20 in a tough fought game.
All I gotta say is I'm 0-1 in my picks right now because I chose Kansas City to win the game. But the Lions showed up. They did their thing. We all got that meme or that rule that goes around that said the win's a win. So the win's a win. So they won by one. It is what it is. So congrats to the Lions, man.
Well, unlike Big Arms over there, I'm 1-0. I picked the Lions. Let's be real. No Chris Jones, no Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. It's going to be a hard night for Mahomes. Yes, he had receivers drop passes over and over again for him. And that happens, right? That happens. But Detroit, they got to show me something. I still want more out of them. Their offense did not show up really into the fourth quarter. But we will see. But I'm 1-0, baby. That's what you strive for. 1-0.
Yeah,
I'm 1-0 right now.
I thought obviously Kansas City and Mahomes missed Kelce. There was no rhythm really. It was tough seeing those receivers drop those passes for him.
Yeah.
The real difference in the game was that pick six that hit Kadarius Toney in the hands, and Brian Cringe had a cool movement first NFL game, but it cost the game because the receivers couldn't catch.
Definitely cost the game, man. Without that interception or that pick six, shall I say? Without that pick six, they don't win the game. You know what I mean?
And I love piling on Florida players, but he wasn't the only guy missing. They all dropped a lot of passes. Kadarius Toney was just the main culprit, and it cost the team the game.
What did Nico Hartman add to the game?
Well, I mean, he's with the Jets now.
Exactly. Why you let a man like that lead your franchise?
Well, they thought they had a replacement with Sky Moore, and Rashee Rice got the touchdown. Good for him, but where was the rest of the game?
Right. I think that sparks a good question. Like, why is Nico Hartman not still there? You know what I mean? Because he did great things for them.
Yeah, I think they missed Chris Jones big time on defense, just because later in the game they barely missed on a pass rush to get home.
Right.
Nick Bolton had a good game, I thought, for the Chiefs, but at the same time, you got to pay the man. Do whatever it takes to keep that man happy because he's a clear difference maker for you.
That's right.
Let's go and get into a big weekend of NFL action that we have. Let's start with the Atlanta Falcons hosting Carolina Panthers. You got a new revamped defense. Bijan Robinson, high-value pick, making his debut for the Falcons. Desmond Ridder going to be starting. What do you guys think?
Well, I was going to say it right now. I don't like Atlanta. Hate Atlanta. But Carolina's just too young right now, man. The quarterback and everything like that. So I'm picking Atlanta to win. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta always became my favorite team when I, back in the day when I was a gambling man. I made that bet on the Patriots, and Atlanta came through with me. So, Dirty Bird Nation, I'm not hey, y'all were dancing at halftime. I got paid at the end, so I appreciate y'all. So, I'll pick them again.
Bryce Young gets to make his debut in this game for the Panthers. It's obviously exciting for them, but the Falcons have one of the best blocking O-lines in the league. Bijan, I think, is going to have a great day. I'm interested to see how Arthur Smith uses the personnel he has. He doesn't have many receivers, but Bijan is a very, very adept receiver in my opinion. Right. He can run the route tree. How do you get him and Algier on the field at the same time? I'm interested to see how that goes. Did you pick in this game, Jason?
I'm going with Carolina. Not saying that they are more experienced than Atlanta, but I'm very interested in seeing how Bryce Young plays for Carolina. I mean, obviously he's a young cat, he's a rookie, but
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to giving Atlanta my effort.
Yeah. So I do like the Falcons in this game. I think they just control the game. Let's talk about another one of the bigger matchups. It's a Sunday Night Football game. It's always overhyped, but I do think these are two really good teams. Dallas Cowboys visiting the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football. Saquon is going to play, but Darren Waller is questionable. What do you guys think?
Hey, listen. I don't know why Saquon Barkley was playing. If you ask me, man, go get your money. I know you signed a little franchise tag, 17, whatever. Go get your money, bro. You're the heart and soul of that team. You deserve your money. They paid the quarterback before they paid you. That means to me they have more faith in Daniel Jones than they have faith in you. And if anybody's watching, that's a false start.
Right.
Go. You know what? You decide to play. I pray that you don't get hurt, brother. I pray that you don't get hurt. I hope everything pays off for you. But I hope you do the same thing like your boy Lamar did. First little sign of Nick or Bruce, sit your butt down and let the world see what it's like not to have you, bro. But I'm picking Dallas Cowboys. They just have too much firepower, bro. They're the Colts of the old. They're always going to be a great season team. So Dallas is going to have a great season. They always do when they blow it in the playoffs. But Dak has something to prove this year. They got the running back has something to prove because you got rid of Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah. They got the defensive back now. They got defensive backs tandem. Dallas is the better team. Dallas wins.
Okay, Jason.
Rich is crazy. And the reason why I say you're crazy is because you're going for Dallas.
Oh, man.
No, I can't say this. The Giants have improved much to give me any kind of insight to say, hey, I'm going to go for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly being a hater, just a little bit, because I don't understand why people love Dallas so much.
I think that's why they call you Hater Jones.
Because they get you
Hater Jones is the name.
TV people love you.
I'll take it for this segment, not even for the day or the podcast. But I'll take it for the day. Hater Jones. But yeah, man, I'm just going to go with the Giants, simply because I haven't rooted for the Cowboys since I was 8 years old wearing a fucking Deion Sanders jersey. So
yeah. I mean, I think the Giants. I think the Giants are a better team on both lines.
They don't have Darren Waller. We're going to see how hard Saquon Barkley goes. That's all I got to say.
All right. I think the Giants made a big step. I'm interested to see how the new wide receiver room for Dallas does against a revamped secondary for the Giants. They have a rookie starting at corner from Maryland. So we'll see how that goes. I have the Giants in this game, though. Big matchup. Looking forward to seeing it. Another big matchup this weekend. The Bills visiting the absolutely hyped up New York Jets. I don't think these are the same old Jets. I think they're legit. What do you think?
Well, Jason's going to pick the Jets because he's a New York guy all of a sudden.
Let me very clear.
Hey, listen, I'm going to go with the Jets. I do like Buffalo. I think they're going to be a good team. Buffalo has a lot to prove. They want to win a Super Bowl. They got to go the hardest route. They got a tough challenge, bro. They do. And the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, quite frankly, they probably got the best defense. I think there's a couple teams out there that's going to fight for that. But you got Aaron Rodgers, you have a chance. I think the Jets are going to come out with something to prove. Aaron Rodgers actually played a preseason game this year, so that means he's going to be ready for week 1. So the Jets.
I think the Bills have been kind of overrated the past few years, but I don't think Josh Allen's overrated. I think he does as good a job as anybody, but he does get a little bit gunslingerish. I think he takes some risks that if he does that against this Jets defense, he'll have to pay for him.
Yeah.
So I do think the Jets are going to be legit. I have the Jets in this game, in a hard-fought game. I think they're as much of a Super Bowl contender as anybody. That defense is young and really talented. So I'm interested to see how they perform for the first time.
I think they got a players coach.
Yeah.
With the new
I think Hard Knocks did a good job.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that they rally around him. And but Aaron Rodgers, as in Stephen A. was saying, he's still a bad man.
He's a bad man. That's a bad man.
But we got to confirm that when they play. We still got to confirm that, because you can be a bad man with one organization, and you can be a bad man in another organization.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He brought his buddies with him. Yeah. He brought that Gucci, that Louis with him. His bags are Louis.
Hey,
Dalvin wanted to come play with him too. And see how Brees. I'm here to see how much Brees Hall gets to play. Coming off that ACL, but let's move on. I got the Jets in this game.
Jets as well.
Another awesome game. I think is going to take place Sunday. A Super Bowl favorite, San Francisco 49ers, going to what used to be Heinz Field. I don't know what it's called anymore, but Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Niners. Who you got?
You got Big Orange?
Let me just tell y'all who I think is going to win. I think it's San Francisco. Don't get me wrong. I love Mike Tomlin, man. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. Black man doing it well in the NFL, staying in the NFL. He's always had a defense. TJ got paid last year, so he's on a mission. But Bosa got paid this year. And I know we're going to talk about that in a second, but he's on a mission. But to be honest, man, look, Brock Purdy came out of nowhere last year, played in 9 games, did great for him. Mr. Irrelevant, showed he's relevant. But, you got Debo, you got Christian McCaffrey. You just got too much for San Francisco, and San Francisco's going to find a way to pull it out.
And you know who else San Francisco got? And they paid him 5 years, 170. Nick Bosa, healthy again. What's he got? What do you think about that? Worth it? One of the best defensive players in the league, maybe?
Definitely worth it, man. He's been consistent since he's been in Ohio State. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just been not super heavy. He's been heavy enough on the radar, but he's been very consistent. Doing what he do. You can tell that's a player that does what he does. But in this game, I'm going with Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh is it's a organization that's together, very well together, and they do what they do.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin has done a great job past few years. Can't speak enough about how high or low that George Pickens can be at receiver.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
The sky's the limit with that guy.
Yeah, he's a great player.
He's got elite body control, elite hands.
So let's just hope that him and Pickett, the quarterback, get on the same page when it comes down.
And speaking of Pickett, I think this will be a good test for him. Let's see if he takes that leap. They got him, maybe Deontay Johnson has a bounce back season. I'm not a huge fan of their OC, Matt Canada, but I really want to know how effective they can be against that highly touted San Francisco defense.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this game, but I do have Pittsburgh. I think they do take a leap. I think.
Stop. Both of y'all need to go to the doctors right now. Think y'all something.
We must be sick.
Y'all both just got done talking about
we under the weather.
Y'all gotta go, bro, because San Francisco defense, and they have offensive weapons. Pittsburgh is not the same defense, bro. They don't have no answer for Debo or Christian McCaffrey. Stop. Whatever. Y'all pick y'all picks. Hey, listen, I'm about to be 4-0, baby. I don't care.
Christian McCaffrey is good. He's a great.
And so is Debo Samuel.
Yeah, okay, all right. So, but who else can you name?
Who else can you name from Pittsburgh?
You got I just named Deontay Johnson.
Let's go to the next game.
Before this game, we're just sitting at the break. I'm gonna let them complain. but come on now. We'll see you. We'll see you in a second.
That's
Just
good
say football
all
podcast.
day, bro.
Chris,
On a mission.
on
On a mission.
Welcome back into the Just Stand Football podcast, where we're getting you ready for the week 1 of the NFL season. We got some more games for you. Cincinnati, Cleveland, but we would be wrong to mention this game without talking about our man Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow getting paid 5 years, $275 million, $219 million guaranteed. Y'all think it's worth it? I mean, for me, he's one of the quarterbacks of the future in the league. He's already proven in the playoffs that he's very, very good. He's gotten them further than the Bengals have been in a long time,
right.
And that team is around him. What do you got, Chris?
Oh man, first of all, you smell the new money. Cause I feel like there's new money out there every time, bro. Smell the new money. Just don't put him up there as a great quarterback just yet. Like when I hear the word great and all that stuff, it's things like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, like guys who do it consistently. Joe Burrow has been hurt a lot. The thing is, why he get paid? The new market, new quarterback market. And if it's not him, who else? I'm very happy that the man got his money. I'm very, very happy. That's deserving of him. I just want to see him, be consistent, stay healthy, and then see what they can do. They put themselves in a bind because we know they got a couple more. I mean, next year, the year after, they got to pay those receivers. So how is he going to do without receivers? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he going to be a Tom Brady? Tom Brady didn't have receivers, balled out. Is he going to be a Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes lost his top receivers and still balled out. Is Joe on that level? And I think he is, but I just want to always pause when we start throwing great out there and stuff like that. Man hasn't won a Super Bowl. He got there, but he did not win it. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit.
That's that old head.
That's that old head. That's fine. Again, I'm not hating, Jim. Don't hit me up in the comments of hating. I'm not. I'm just saying, please, let's just continue to watch a little bit. Let him develop a little more before you throw the word great in there.
I'm with Chris on that one. He got to put more to it than just, like $275 million, like as a hating. But like this is the type of hating that can be considered realistic once you're right, once you're proved right. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to prove it. Great quarterback, went to the Super Bowl, still got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like in time, but I think he's done more for that city and that organization than a lot of other quarterbacks have done. So why not pay him, right? It makes sense to pay him, but does it really make sense when it comes to paying them as far as like production and, work and, you still got, like we talk about Jamar Chase, but you still got T. Higgins.
They got, so they came out yesterday and said that they still have not come anywhere close with T. Higgins. And
as far
as a contract.
That's crazy.
And they drafted him the same year they drafted Burrow, but the thing is, T. Higgins is never available. He's always hurt. There's always a back issue. There's always something wrong.
But he has shown himself to be like the guy.
But who are you thinking? Because I was just about to mention this. You don't want to get in the same situation in cap hell. You paid Orlando Brown, rightfully so. He's a great player. The issue, in my opinion, you don't want to end up where you have so much cap space tied into two players,
right?
Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Let's be real here. You would rather pay Jamar Chase than T. Higgins, and that should not be underestimated.
I agree with that. Now, I definitely agree with that because it's a bigger name. Even though Higgins has a little bit more experience than Jamar, as far as NFL experience goes. Jamar Chase is just a bigger name.
Yeah. I'm just going to blow back. I know we need to get to the other side and pick the games and everything. I'm going to blow back with, let's just remember, man, Joe Burrow, everybody loves high-power offense. It takes wide receivers to do that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay? So you take away T. Higgins, now I'm going to double team Jamar. I mean, so it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying? It's a give and take. So that's why I say pump the brakes on Gray.
Yeah.
Because you have
You have
talented
to pump
wide
the
receivers
brakes.
with him right now.
You have to pump the brakes.
You gotta pump the brakes. So
exactly.
I'm just saying, let's see what happens. Because T. Higgins leaves, that offense is different.
And if T. Higgins leaves, and this is probably the last year that Tyler Boyd's in there, but always at the end of the year, guess who always plays a part in that Bengals offense? It's Tyler Boyd, because Higgins or Chase is injured. So I'm interested to see how they handle that cap situation. But who do you have this week?
I'm still going to go with Cincinnati because my boy Mike Hilton plays nickel for them. He's a starting nickel back for them. He's a captain too. Like he's been there a couple years. So shout out to Mike Hilton, man. Free agent, came out of Ole Miss. Might have been 14. Yeah, maybe 2014. Undrafted. Was with the Steelers for a couple years, but he's made his way in the league and he's a starter. So like shout out to him, man, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bengals, man.
I'm going with the boys from Cleveland, bro. Deshaun Watson, it's now, bro. It's now.
It's really now or never.
Yeah, you got out of Houston. It's now, Deshaun. All right, it's now. So let's find out what happens. You got the big contract. You got neighbored it some way where you only got paid like $1 million for not playing. You missed so many years. And now you're getting like $30 million a year now. So
Nick Houston coming in halfway through the year.
Watson, it's time. You got the running back. You got a good defense. I think Cleveland's going to make a run this year. I pick Cleveland in this game.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like Cincinnati. I think they're going to always pull it together and make a run. But it's going to be, I think, right now in the front post, Cleveland. Let's go to Sean. See what it's about, man. See what. Do you deserve that big contract?
I think Cincinnati wins this game, but let's took Joe Burrow's 100%. He's got that calf issue still from training camp. They said he's full ready to go, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure Cleveland has enough on both sides of the ball. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I just think the firepower is too much for Cincinnati. I got Cincinnati in this game. Another game that we like this week: Miami Dolphins going to LA playing the Chargers. I've got the Chargers in this game. I've got a new OC. I think makes a difference for the Chargers. Justin Herbert's going to finally get unlocked. It's another guy that just got paid. In my opinion, I think that has a chance to be a really explosive offense, and one that's been underutilized the past 2 years. I'm excited to see this game, though. I want to see how Miami's running back situation goes. I know they rely on it. It's that Shanahan offense still. What do you think?
I'll go. I played at the University of Miami. I still got the Miami vibes. You know what I'm saying? Miami. Go ahead and hit my theme music, Jason. That's that beat right there. That's that beat right there. Listen, when you talk about this game, man, you should have two high-power offenses. To me, the Chargers are just like, what could they be? Potential, everything like that. They get hurt too much, all right? Their main players get hurt too much. I don't know what kind of defense they have because, they have a good defense, but their players get hurt too much on defense. So they're always like a injured player or anything like that away. Now, Miami, it's in who we trust right now, man. They got the wide receivers. They got a running back now. They got the O-line. They got a defense. Yeah. They got one of the best DB tandem now. Like, it ain't no more excuses. It's Miami. It's kind of like there's a couple teams I know. It's not never. Either we're gonna win or we're gonna blow this junk up. All right. So Tua, I'm picking Miami. If he stays healthy, Miami's going to do some things I think that could shock people.
Traded for Jalen Ramsey in the offseason. Let's see what you got. First game, Keenan Allen. Let's go. What you got, Jason?
I'm going Miami, man. I'm riding with Zelda on this one, until we trust. However, I do have to say, and repeat myself when I say this, Justin Herbert has, I think, the prettiest deep ball throw in the NFL. He's good at that. And Keenan Allen, I actually played with his brother in Germany. Zach played quarterback, but I played with his brother in Germany, man. But they are good players, what I mean? So, and they've been in a great program over there, or great organization over there. But into it we trust, man. Going with Miami, but I do feel as if we all need Tua to stay healthy.
Yeah.
If he goes down,
It's a fun off.
Miami is like, I think everything around them just falls down if he goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got you.
Miami for the win on this one.
All right,
Sure.
I'm the only one going with the Chargers. All right, Houston at Baltimore. Todd Monken's debut as OC for Baltimore. They got new wide receivers. Lamar got paid. Mark Andrews was questionable in this game, but those wide receivers might have to step up. Houston's got a bunch of rookies debuting. You got top pick Will Anderson and top pick C.J. Stroud. You got a few wide receivers. John Mechie probably makes his debut, coming off his leukemia recovery. So, how do you guys feel about this? I think Baltimore still wins this game, but I think it's closer than the experts think.
Oh, now y'all saying Baltimore? Yesterday, y'all had
Houston.
Okay, go ahead and say this, please.
Houston has a new culture, with their coach coming through. However, Baltimore wins.
No!
All I said
Media world, all these people, look, yesterday we had a conversation.
I said the same thing.
Conversation with these boys. They were picking all on Houston. Houston got a new quarterback. Houston got a new coach. That was a bad man when he
I didn't
played.
say they were ready,
All
though.
this little blah, blah, blah crap. And I said, are y'all joking? I had to stop them and say, are y'all joking? We all know, and I don't care what Houston is. Houston is always going to be Houston right now until they step up and do something. It's Baltimore. Lamar just got paid. He's got a new weapon with OBG. They got a defense. They're going to run the ball. I know Matt's going to get to the injury report in a little bit. Mark Andrews is a little questioned. That's his go-to blanket. But come on, bro. Lamar just got paid. Lamar's about to show everybody he's the MVP, and he just like he did last year. Come on, man. Next game.
Lamar better show up, though. Lamar better show up.
He can go to sleep, but 3 quarters and they still beat
On that note, I think I'm going to see how Todd Monken will use Lamar in the run game and how he integrates Zay Flowers.
Lamar, go to sleep. Wake up in the 4th quarter, go out there and just throw bombs. Come on, man.
They're gonna do pretty good work, though. I still think Houston got a couple years before they hear about it. They got some time to do what they do.
Okay, so we all got Baltimore, and even though Chris hates Houston, okay. Philly coming off a tough Super Bowl loss, going to New England, Foxborough. Bill Belichick, has he got anything for Philly?
Bill always has something.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping this short and sweet. I'm going Philly on this one, man.
Yeah.
Like I like Philly. I like what they have done defensively with drafting hella Georgia players.
Yes.
To play for them, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them dogs. But but like they do a good job of drafting the dogs, you know what I'm saying? And
See good defense drafted.
but shout out to Jason Hurts, man. Like, do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Philly all the way.
Chris?
America and the world, because I know everybody's watching this. All right, I want to make this very clear. All these little ideas that they're saying these last 2 games were my ideas. All these kids were all these guys were hating on everything. I don't care nothing
about Georgia.
I don't care.
See how,
Hey,
There we go. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas
in the world. Hey, listen, anytime you're in an argument, somebody always comes off before you can get a word in, that means they know that you about to spit facts. I'll spit facts with you.
So
Can I get my pick? Can I pick my pick?
take your pick.
All right, thank you.
That's trash
First and
anyway.
foremost, I'm going with Philly. All right, always. They got the better team. They got the better roster. I do like what the Patriots did. They finally got an offensive coordinator. Mac Jones is going to go back to the Mac Jones where he's dunking and diving the tight ends and then throwing deep where he gets you. Bill Belichick going to have a defense. They're not going to be as solid as they've normally been. But I do think Philly is just a better team, better athletes. I'm not going to say a better coach, but they got the better team. Philly should win. And that's it.
I think we finally see somebody try to find a way to get that mush QB sneak play out of there. I think Bill Belichick's probably been watching that all year, just to show the rest of the world that somebody can stop it. But
I'm actually the Patriots. I
It won't be the
apologize.
Patriots.
No, Chris didn't talk all that trash and still pick the same team. What's wrong?
We all pick Philly.
I picked them out yesterday,
What's wrong with him?
and they trying to jump on my bandwagon.
Oh,
I'm tired.
So,
He's tired of being 0-1.
We all
speaking of those, okay, all right. Speaking of a team that had a great season last year, Jacksonville going to Indy. Anthony Richardson's debut. They had a new quarterback, but the rest of the team's kind of in shambles. Everybody's excited to watch Jacksonville. Everybody wants to see Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence hook up. How do we think it's going to go? I've got Jacksonville in this game. I think Jacksonville's just a better team, but I think we get some Anthony Richardson highlights.
Who are they playing?
The Colts.
I'm a Colts fan, but we're not ready this year, bro. So Jacksonville.
Okay,
Hey, Jonathan Taylor? Question mark.
Listen, Jonathan Taylor ran 10,000 yards last year. 10,000, America. 10,000. Look it up, America. And we don't get in there.
10,000 yards. Crazy.
He was everybody's number one pick in fantasy, and he was a bust. What are you talking about?
Hey, don't go there, dog. Don't go there. All right, listen, we're not there yet, Coach. I'm hoping sooner or later, but Jacksonville, you got the better team right now. You got an organization that at least gelling. We're not gelling with our owner. But I'm just going to go ahead and say Jacksonville. Hopefully we get it going. Hopefully Richardson can show me something. But I'm going to go with Jacksonville. I hate it. I hate Pitt. I'm going with Jacksonville.
I feel you. Looking forward to what Richardson can do for Indy, but I'm looking a little bit more forward to Calvin Ridley's return.
Yes.
You know, he's been out for a while. He looked good, you know, on social media, and I social media quote that. But look good on there, but obviously we're looking for Sunshine to make some plays too. So Sunshine to the comeback player of the year. Let's hope we can get it done.
So Jacksonville's going to win.
Yeah.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to get into some of the other games of the week, as well as our sleeper teams of the week and our games of the week. See you in return.